Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World. And in this video, I just wanted to talk with you guys about some predictions I have for what's going to be released on January 18, and also hear from you guys what you think about it and if you have any different ideas or opinions. I think I'm going to do these kind of videos like a few days after we have the new calendars. So for every month, more or less, I'm going to do it, where I will talk about what I'm expecting from these patches, these updates, and yeah, just give you guys my opinions on that. While we are talking, I'm going to just run the uh, adventure mode so that we can see if I can get lucky and just pass it. I don't think so because the deficit is quite high, but yeah, who knows? Just to have something going on in the background. So the first thing I wanted to talk about here is the new SSR unit, which we are pretty sure is going to be Data Urek. The silhouette is the same as the boss we have in game, and it was pretty much leaked a few months back. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be Data Urek. I saw comments from people saying that the silhouettes are not always right, and that this guy might also be beta. Sure, it could be beta because beta has a hat, but that's about all the similarities we have. So I'm not sure. And again, the silhouettes so far that I've always seen have been pretty accurate, so it wouldn't make sense for them to not be in this case. So I would say this guy is pretty much guaranteed to be Data Urek. And from the leaks from 3 months ago, we know that this guy is a yellow tank, which was something I was hoping for and something that the yellow team really needs. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have a provoke, which means we cannot use him um, with the defense ignition weapon set, which is kind of unfortunate. And this unit doesn't even have invincibility in his kit. This is not as big of a problem because we have Evan in this element, so that's kind of fine. But the issue with just Evan is that this guy will still need to survive until Evan casts his special skill, and with him being a frontline is not that certain. So yeah, not too happy not to see some sort of invincibility in his kit. I'm saying that because we kind of know what his kit will look like from the boss fight, the underground boss battle, and he just has something that makes me think he needs a lot of dupes, and that is especially a special skill because he's going to generate a shield based on damage dealt, and that's something that to me doesn't say like if you have him at 0 dupes he's going to be valuable. It's more like you need at least 3 purple, I would say. So yeah, by default I would still get him to probably 3 blue anyway, just because of the additional like damage decrease against the purple element. So 3 blue, I would probably take him anyway, even if he didn't need them necessarily. But obviously for free-to-play players, it's going to be a little bit more of a problem. This guy fortunately has physical resistance, and a ton of it looks like. I mean, the skills in the boss fights are like inflated. They are a lot stronger than the actual playable characters, obviously. So we're not going to get those amounts of physical resistance, but still it's going to be a nice addition, and we can focus on magic resistance in the ignition weapon slot to make up for the lack of it. So I would say overall it could be quite tanky. It's only that I'm not sure how much with low copies. The boss also has an insta-kill on the 2 highest attack enemies, which would be crazy to have in this unit as well. Probably not 2 units, but if it could already delete the highest attack unit, that would be awesome. That implies that your shield needs to stay active and that the enemy is not going to destroy it, which could be complicated. But still, if they add that mechanic, then I would be more than happy to invest in like a few additional copies on him. Still, I would say that this kit overall is nothing too special, and I just hope it doesn't die. That's all I'm hoping for, that it can survive until Evan casts his special skill. That's all. Okay, that was pretty much all I wanted to say about Data Urek. Now let's go on to the next unit, which is going to be Ron May, in theory, looking at the silhouette and the fact that we had her in the lucky draw. We can tell pretty much that that's her. She is a lighthouse user if memory serves me right. So it's highly likely that she's going to be a support because I don't remember her fighting that well. So I'm pretty sure she's just going to be some sort of supportive role and nothing more. I don't know the color that she's going to be in because she was not leaked as far as I know, and her affiliation is also not that clear because we have like Viol in the red team and a lot of FAG members in the red team. We have Karaka as a Slayer in the purple team. But other than that, I'm not really sure where she could go. I wouldn't place her in the same team as Viol because they are kind of rivals. She's working more together with Mad Dog, I would say, so I wouldn't put her in the same color as Viol, Xexia, and the others. But again, I wouldn't have put Apple and Michael in the same team as Viol either. So that to me already tells me that she's most likely going there, and it will also make sense to have an additional support in the red team because Xia is not enough, I would say. We are kind of lacking a support there. We are also lacking a tank, unfortunately, but she's not going to be a tank. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. The other options would be if like to be put in an element that rivals Viol, either with her advantage or her disadvantage. I wouldn't see her in the blue team because one, that would counter Viol's element, and I would say she was always in a disadvantageous position, so that wouldn't make a lot of sense. And also we just got Blanc as the blue support, so again, not much sense there. Green could use an additional support because we had Yeon Hee, but she is a collab unit, so you cannot really pull for her. And I would say that team kind of lacks a good support, so she could go there. But then you would have someone from FAG that's going in the same team as Zahard. And also she's kind of working with K9 people, and in there is also Lopo BRN, and the Lopo BR family is kind of fighting them. So I don't know. My guess is that she's going to be a red element support, but I cannot be sure again. She could go in the purple team if then they're going to introduce like someone like Yama or the other guys as purple or yellow. She could go there, but I wouldn't see a new purple support coming out anytime soon because we just got Gustang and we don't really want to see a new SSR support there at the moment. So yeah, my best guess is still going to be red because again, purple doesn't make any sense, blue doesn't make any sense for the way that those teams are set at the moment. Green could be fine, but just for the Zahard and Lopo BRN like situation, I wouldn't put her there. Yellow already has Bam and Evan as really great supports, so again, I wouldn't really see her there as well. So I would say red. She is kind of against Viol, but so are Apple and Michael. So To me, that's her place, and my guess is going to be red support. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about her. Then the last topic I wanted to talk about in this video are the new ignition weapons. So we know what Doris is going to do, but we know nothing about Oriana. What we also saw from the how can I say, from the current floors we have is that they usually pair a set more geared towards like offensive units and one set more for supportive or defensive units, like we have for the lifesteal set and the defense set, and then the attack speed set and the HP set. So in this case, we already know that Doris is going to give swiftness, and we can look at it in the dev notes here. Doris. So here the effect they said a 2-set bonus increases the swiftness of all teammates until the end of the battle. This is really important, all teammates. So this is already telling me that this is a kit meant like an ignition weapon set meant for support units and not for the carries. And yeah, so we already know that. I would say this is going to be the supportive piece, even though swiftness, yeah, swiftness is an all-around stat. It could be like it could be worth as both offensive and defensive. Like in this case, it's for everyone. Everyone can get some benefits out of swiftness, but still you want to give it to a defensive or supportive unit. Because yeah, every unit is going to receive it, and you don't want to waste the bonus on an actual carry unit. Her 4-set bonus is going to create a barrier for all back row allies, okay, and further increases swiftness after being activated. This is going to work really well on any support that is like in the same team as Viol. So this would be a great set for Xiaxia or for Romei if she happens to be a red team support. Then again, this leaves us with questions on Rihanna. What I was hoping for is that they would give some sort of set to help healers provide additional things like additional magic and physical resistance for the allies you heal or stuff like that, because that would bring Gustang a little bit higher in the rankings, in the tiers, and that would make him quite a good unit in adventure as well. So that was my hope, but since this set is already for support units, I don't think Rihanna is going to be one of those. So it could either be a set for like tanks that could help like Urek, so a set geared towards like Urek and other tanks that do not have the provoke in their kit. That's also the second thing I'm hoping for, and I really wish they are going to do that, so that characters like Amigo Charts and Data Work are going to be buffed a little bit. Otherwise, like to me, the other tanks would just get the either the Runda set or the Swiftness set, and that's about it. Unfortunately, I don't really see any other valuable sets for tanks at the moment, like I don't for the healers. I mean, obviously healers can run the Swiftness set or can run the Runda set, and that would be perfectly fine, but still, I would like for something additional other than just heals, so I'm still hoping for magic and physical resistance coupled with the heals. But again, let me guys know what you think in the comments, and I would say that that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, because we're not going to talk about January 31 because like these guys, we already know them, we already know their kits. So yeah, Lopo BRN, SSR Plus, Green Team, Green Mage, and then we have a light ranged unit in Compressed Rack. So nothing much to say there. And we'll talk more about them when we actually have them in the game and we can play them in the teams. I will let you guys know what I think about them. I will make the review videos. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my ideas on this January 18 release and what could happen. So again, for Rihanna, I really just hope they are either going to buff healers or tanks without provokes. That's all I'm hoping for, and we will see what we get. It could be an offensive piece again, so I don't know. But we will have to see. Unfortunately, I have no better guesses. Let me know in the comment what you think will happen, or like what are your hopes. If you hope to see something different from me, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if this kind of video was fun for you, was interesting, if you liked it. Yeah, I will probably create a new one for the February calendar as soon as it's out. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!